Good morning, everyone. Stephen, KBY, here in Walker, Michigan on this fine Monday morning. I told you guys I wanted to bring you guys some more content, more information, and would like to add some stuff to my YouTube channel. And I appreciate all you guys that have subscribed and everything that you've commented on so far. And if you have some friends, please recommend it. I know I'm rather, inexperienced and don't have nearly as much content as some of the big guys, but hey, you gotta start somewhere, right? Today, I wanted to review, or at least look at, this Radioddity QB radio. Now, this is a quad band radio that covers 2 meter, 440, 1.25 meter, and some oddball, 350 to 390 megahertz, which is a European band. We don't have access here to in the United States. So anyway, let's see what we got. Well, we got some nice little multi-language card here with a kind of a nifty little looking robot on there. Evidently that's their mascot. It's been great having you as a Radioddity customer. We provide 18 months warranty, 60 days, no reason return. Be a VIP and follow us and get coupons and join our giveaway events. So, here we go. Manual. Nothing too fancy. I mean, at least it comes with a manual, and I've definitely seen worse. I mean, it's in English. Well, I guess you can call it English. But it appears to be legible and readable. All right, what do we got here? The radio. Oh, yeah. Mounting bracket for your vehicle. Kind of a nice little thing to have. All right, what do we got here? Take it out of the plastic bag. Got ourselves a nice, tight, small package. I mean, this thing, I mean, it's small. Nothing fancy about it. Fan, couple ports. But that was to be expected. Standard connector there. What else do we have? Hand mic. Hand mic. Yeah. Well, let's see here. Not real thrilled with the click on that, but hey, what do you expect? Nice keypad. From what I understand, it'll do a lot of the functions with the radio. All right. Various screws and parts. Oh, I was wondering. They said it was in here. A power supply for your cigarette lighter. So right out the box, if you can program it by hand or by screen, there you go. You're all set to go. And one programming cable, USB to a 3.5 millimeter jack. So, decent amount in the box for, what did I end up spending for that thing? About $80. Well, the reason why I bought this radio was I wanted to explore 1.25 meter or 220 megahertz. This radio will do, if I remember correctly, 20 watts on UHF and 25 watts output on VHF, which isn't a lot. I get it. But this is a nice little entry-level radio from what I can tell so far at the price point. I could order one from Alinco, which would be a 1.25 meter, 220 megahertz radio. It's just standalone. Same 25 watt output, maybe a little better built. But the problem is, it's $200 to $250 brand new. Well, for something I'm just wanting to get into to see what it's all about and whether I want to or not, this seemed like a reasonable compromise. I plan to put this up on my desk and operate, 1.25 from it and see how things go. From what I understand from a friend who ordered one, programming is pretty straightforward and easy right from the computer. I'm very happy with, all the stuff that actually came in the package. There's a lot of times you order one of these radios, you get junk. Basically, next to nothing in the package. I did order a tri-band Nagoya antenna for this that covers the 2 meter, 440 and 220 megahertz. And I would show it to you, but I'm currently using that as my daily driver out here on the balcony for my VHF and UHF operations currently. No problems at all. Assembled right out of the box, or right out of the sleeve, and will handle anything I put at it. It's good on VHF, UHF. I have not tried, obviously, the 220 megahertz. I wish the Big Four in Japan would actually begin to put 220 megahertz in more of the radios. I understand it's a US only band, but it's a shame that my options are Chinese radios, which I'm not going to say that necessarily they're bad. Do I expect a lot of durability and a lot of survivability out of this and a lot of use? Modest, but for the price point, I don't expect it to be, anything along the lines of a Yaesu, an Alinco, or an Icom. Now you can get a, a transverter that'll take 10 meter to 220. But once again, I think the cost of that is maybe in the ballpark or maybe even higher than what this one cost. And this does more. So in the grander scheme of things, just for, giving it a shot, might not be anything wrong with it. But, I mean, this is actually for what it is. Got a good heat sink. It's metal. All metal. Other than probably the switches and buttons. So, that's decent quality build. But for as small as it is, I guarantee you this thing is probably one massive heat sink. So, you're probably not going to want to pick it up after transmitting. And I wouldn't put it through extended transmission. Maybe 15, 20 minutes, give it a break. But I wouldn't sit and rag chew on this thing for 2 hours. Unless you're at a, like maybe 5 watts of power. There are some local repeaters. And in other areas of the country, from what I understand, 220 is very popular. And there are a lot of repeaters. Here in the Walker area or Grand Rapids area of West Michigan, I know that another 220 repeater just went up in Muskegon there on the lakeshore. And I know that there is one up just north of here, as well as one local. So 3 repeaters, reasonable. But if you're, off in an area where there are no 220 repeaters, especially for the output and power, is it really worth buying something like that to try it out when there's probably not going to be anybody talking on Simplex on that? Not really. But that's just my opinion. With that, thanks again everybody who follows along here. 73. Enjoy your day. KDMY, Flair.